Hey guys, long time no see. Um, it's good to be back. Good to see you guys. Hope everybody can hear me. Sorry, I had to lower my chair there for a minute. Um, yeah, so I hope everybody had a good holidays. Hope everybody's going to have a good New Year. We got a lot to talk to you about, and sorry that we're on a little hiatus. We decided just after where Allie's here now, since after everything happened the way it did, we were like, we're gonna take a break. We're gonna focus on our family for the holidays, and we're gonna try to do something productive through all these attacks and negative things that were happening. Um, you know, just something else. It was just too much. And then the things that have followed constantly. But you know what? Like I said in the description below, and what if you guys didn't notice, if you saw the thumbnail for this video, we put it as can't stop won't stop on it. I think that's what it said. Hey everybody, sorry I didn't go through and say hi to everybody. So we're gonna basically tonight, what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about anything and everything. We're just gonna cover things from maybe the get-go. We're gonna just have open discussion, uh, just to just to catch up with everybody. We're going to also, I'm going to show you what we were doing the day after all those people showed up that day. We had been talking and had plans that we were going to be doing something big. It was right after law enforcement did their search out there, and we had plans and had people that had come together. Um, so I'm going to go ahead and cover this part right now. We had put a community post up. um what day was that? It's been a few days ago.
Yeah, I'm not sure
But
what day.
it was involving what had happened to Jason
2 days ago.
Jason
4 days ago.
from Nita Diver. And that's unacceptable. I will tell you this. The people that are here in this area 24/7, whenever they get a free time from work, that are using their expertise and their equipment for what they do for a job during the summer times, diving on lakes and stuff for rings and cell phones and stuff. So during the winter months, the lakes aren't active. So they were taking their time, or taking their out of their taking time out of their schedule, coming here and searching these ponds, and cleared so many, and were attacked, were put under question. Their livelihoods were put under attack. That's not fair. That's not going to cut it. And to an extent, people said, well, if he can't take the heat, then he shouldn't be involved. That's not a good excuse. He can't come and do these things if he doesn't have a job. When they come and start trying to attack his license for what he does for a living, and people are calling his work and calling, that's that's not
It's
cool.
just ridiculous.
And when he said he was stepping away, it broke my heart, because so many good things had come together. Um, and I'm not going to go into everything that was I'm going to tell you, that was a bad week. A lot of things happened that were ruined. A lot of work put in was ruined. Um,
A lot.
and as for us, we've been under attack since the get go. Does it hurt? Yes, but I can brush it off my shoulder. I'm used to it. I don't care what anybody says about me, because it's not about me. It's about that little girl. And I'll make this is one thing that's bothering me, and I'll do uh, I guess, a promise right now, that regardless, okay, so they were saying, oh, these people, they're only in it for reward money. That's all they got this in. I could care less about that money. I don't want it. If something was to happen, and God uh, put us in the place at the right time to find that little girl, I don't want it. I hope she gets every dollar of it for her future if she's alive and well. And if not, they can donate that to whatever cause that would help any children, because
Absolutely.
that's where it's supposed to go. Anybody, everybody that was here doing what they were doing for the case was doing it out of the goodness of their heart. They were
I don't think
no
that the reward money ever crossed any person's mind. Not
No.
one person that was here doing what they were doing.
Right. And I'm sorry if I'm getting a little irritated, but this has been on my mind for days. Some of the things that were said were complete nonsense, and we never talked about it because it's like I said, it's not about us. But coming to question, what are you doing? What have you really actually been doing? There were days, or sorry, weeks that we were there 5 and 6 times in 1 week, searching every day, running back and forth, being parents, going while they were in school, searching week after week after week during the warm weather before fall came, and was glad to do it, was happy to do it, because it was productive to every time that we got done with the spot, that we could check that off and then move to the next. And the more we cleared, the more that we tried to be positive and say that's proof of life. That was what kept us going, right? Um, Allie took little things here and there, like that purple flower she found in a heart, to use that as a she's just God given it, saying keep going. Oh, thank you. Who knows? Let's see. Y'all better not stop. We love you guys. Y'all are doing good work. Hey, and I'm gonna tell y'all, every one of y'all that have been supporting us from the get-go, we really appreciate you. You stood behind us through this. We watched. We saw.
Oh yeah.
We saw through all the attacks and everything. We know what's up. We were paying attention. Um, and we appreciate it, each and every one of you guys. We really do.
So much.
Oh my gosh, Tina Burr. No, Candace did not move to Mexico. I promise you that. There's a lot of rumors out there. Be very careful who you listen to, please.
Oh yeah.
Please. So we're gonna nip all these in the bud tonight. Every single one of them. And if you have any questions about them, we'll answer them. Any single question you got about anything, I'll answer right here and there. I don't care. Been transparent through this all. There's been things that that we were railroaded by that happened, and tried to still be upstanding about it. Even when people attacked us, we never came back and said nothing bad against them. Even the night before when I did the live, and I just asked the people that were coming, that when those other channels showed up there, all I asked the night before was, what good will this do? That's all I said. And the first thing I was told when they popped up was I was the channel that was bashing them last night. I never said anybody's name. Never bashed anybody. Just said, what good will it do? It was a simple question. And it's it's just too much. Brandy, you didn't have. Don't do that.
Oh my gosh.
Don't do that. Thank you for real. You don't have to do that. Don't do that. Because then people will say, oh no, somebody gave you a super chat. Oh no, that's all you care about. Everything.
I don't know where that voice came from. I've never heard that. 10 years.
The vampire.
That was mine.
This one is mine. So, all right, let's just keep going. We'll keep going with it. I'm just going to keep going with what I feel needs to be explained. And we'll just get balance back around. Thank you again, Brandy. We appreciate you for real. Oh, God. Okay, so let's explain how this works with YouTube. Okay. When we made this channel, let's talk about how we even got started. We're going to go back to the beginning. So how we
All
got
the way.
started with YouTube is we were calling in, giving our 2 cents on how we felt about things on other people's platforms. People encouraged us to start our own channel. We did it. Then they encouraged us. They said, we want to support you. How can we support you? We came to the point that we were to the point where you have the choice to be monetized or not, so you can have a community section and a member section, all that. They said, do it. We want to support y'all. So we said, okay. We didn't half know what we were doing. This was all just a big
chasing.
Thank you, chasing. Don't do that. Don't do that. Here it goes. They're going to keep questioning now. So, okay. So people asked us, our supporters, and there's probably some in here that remember what I'm talking about. If you're in here, let everybody know. Asked us to start a member section. They wanted to help support us to get this thing off the ground, and they did. And so we did that. We did what we were asked to, and we appreciated it. So we made a promise then that we would take every dollar we made and turn back into what we're doing for whatever case we're working on. And we've done that, and it's been very helpful with helping us to get down there back and forth and, to do what we've been doing for this case. And we definitely appreciate you guys. So, we tried to turn around and do something good. Chasing, stop. She's doing it on purpose, guys. Yeah, guys. And so, we're going to talk about, so I want to bring this up too.
I feel all weird over here.
Sorry.
In the corner. I'm sorry.
Here, I'll slide over here a little bit.
Yeah, well, it's about time. Okay. So we then, where am I at? So we had started our channel, blah, blah, blah. Get it going. The member section.
We started trying to, we're trying to do what we could and trying to be, we started our channel under the principles that we would be kind, treat people with respect, and be, that's what we were talking about was being on the side of innocent until proven guilty, and treating people with respect. And then no matter which way that it goes, if no matter which way it goes, whatever way the evidence goes, we don't have to turn around and apologize for how we treated anybody, because we treated them with respect. So then we've been accused of being Brandy. Thank you, Brandy. Timmy Bay says, thank you for your support and hard time. Guys, stop, man. Stop. Y'all don't have to do that for real. Let me I'm going to, how my mind goes. I'll start talking and I'll go, meow, and I'll never come back. Okay. So, yeah, we're local, Bambio. I want to answer this question and I'll get down to this. We were local. We were just calling. So what we started out doing, Alli said we should go and send the family some flowers just to let them know that local people have sympathy and care for what they're going through. Because regardless, at the point, nobody, that child's missing, and that family's going through the hardest time of their life at that point in time. Nobody knows anything then. So we're like, let's be respectful. Let's get them something to show that their community cares. Well, we called in on actually a channel that has since been
they don't care for us very much.
Been harsh to us. I called in and really enjoyed what we talked about, and so we started talking about her case. As we started this channel, and through the times through us doing this, we were blessed to be able to help with another case with a girl that called into our show, and then help with the Tegan case. And then we were able to interview Cindy Sue on the Kylan and Crystal case. We've been blessed through this and been able to do a lot of good things, be able to help a lot of people. So that's how that all went down. Let them keep talking and believing with them. Thank you, BVK. We appreciate it. Gwendolyn P., that's besides the point. Listen, it's not my job. It's not my job to judge anybody. That's not my place. We came in to help find Summer, and that was by helping do what we can with ground searches and everything like that. Um, you know, it's not my place to bash anybody. It's not my place to put anybody down. Is anybody perfect? Have they made all the right decisions through everything? None of us have. None of us do. Um, you know, some may be worse than others, but none of us are perfect. But then again, that's not what I came into this for, was to bash anybody. It's not my place to talk about what their personal life. I just want to help locate that little girl and bring answers to that. That's all I care about. And like I said, we're innocent until proven guilty is what we stand for, and we go wherever the evidence goes. And regardless where it goes, we have to follow. Hey Kim, how are you? Chasing? Scott said we do what we want to. I talked to him on their chat for the first time. I said we rep the Soup Bean Mafia over here.
Oh, never mind.
Michelle Macklin, who's that? Sorry guys, I'm a little bit behind, so I'm gonna keep going. Hey Natasha,
she's been in here.
I didn't even see her. Hey, y'all are talking to her the same time I am. First time in a while. Chasing, thank y'all so much, and we love you. Thank you for your support and your you've been very loyal to us, and I hope we've been the same to you. We've really tried to be 100 with you, and you've been the same with us, and Gray has, and you know we appreciate that. Thank you, Jennifer Murray. We had a very good Christmas, and we took a break, and we were able to focus on our family and helping we got to help some families for Christmas. You guys got to see Miss Tracy that called in on our show, and everybody helped her. We had nothing to do with that, y'all.
She was in the chat.
Well, she was in the chat, not call in. Sorry, but I can't remember. Foggy Morning helped her immediately.
Yeah.
And saved her Christmas. Well, then, guys, you know, I want to tell you a comment that we got, and it's oh, bye, Felicia. It's all about the money. Yeah. I'm chasing. Stop. Bye, Felicia.
She cracks me up.
Stop chasing. Stop. So, what was I talking about?
A comment that we got.
So, a comment we got about showing the people, you guys, what you did for those children. I posted the picture of the Christmas tree. I posted the picture of Walmart. I got a comment that said, why would you post this for your bragging rights? I said, me and Alli didn't do this. This channel did this for complete strangers and helped 3 children. The 2 boys, one which has a hearing impairment who's deaf, and then their little cousin. Guys, y'all did amazing. Y'all helped. They said, when I heard what happened for them for Christmas, okay, so the dad of the little girl put, thank you, Cindy Lou. I appreciate that. Oh, like the morning. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. So he waited, Brandy. Y'all stop. So he waited till after, before she went to the little girl, she waited till after she went to bed, and there was nothing under the tree, right? She's little. She's very little. She's little. So she went to bed. There was no presents. He put everything up there and sent me the picture. This is what you saw. He said she woke up and saw that all those presents, and she said that she started squealing. She can't talk yet, so she was just blah, 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 pointing at it, and she was very happy, guys.
Oh, we saw pictures of her, and oh my gosh, it was so cute. She looked so happy.
And if y'all saw that little pink car she had that she got, she'd already drawn all over it with the marker. Thank you. Who knows, guys? Y'all stop. We appreciate y'all. Y'all don't have to do that. We've only been there. Bye, Felicia. We've only been there 6 times. Or what? 6 times? I don't even know exactly. In a 6-month period or 7-month period now, right?
6.
6.5-month period. our story hasn't changed at all. I'll tell you exactly. We're going to get there. I'm going to get there, and I'm going to tell you everything that's happened. We're going to clear it all up. All of it up. Miss Quinzel, thank you so much. Thank you for becoming a new member. We appreciate it. And I'm going to ask you over here, please don't use that language, that GD especially.
Yeah.
In my chat, I don't want nobody want to see that and take the Lord's name in vain. If you're cool, you can ask as many questions you want. Be respectful about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll answer anything you want to know. Thank you, Kaz. Y'all are crazy. I saw your comment too. It ain't worth it, man. Don't get mad at these people. Don't get mad at these haters. They won't. You can't talk to them. It's not worth the energy you put. And I'm telling myself this right now. Don't put the energy out to even try to address them, because you can't change their hate. They got tunnel vision, and that's all they can see is hate through what. Just pray that God takes some of that away from them. For real, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth to fight against somebody that it ain't gonna hear. They're one. All they see is one way, and that's all. It's not worth it. Yeah, I'll talk about a lot of things, even with the toys and Robin. I asked about it. We'll talk about all of it. Hey, Michelle Sparks, we're not going to allow them. Thank you for saying that. We're way behind on this chat, I think.
We are way behind.
Yeah, guys, we're not going to attack. This is all about clearing things up. And if people don't like it, then they don't have to watch it. Nobody asks anybody to come over here. You don't have to. We don't, that we got people that are amazing here. We love y'all and we appreciate it. It is what it is. People are going to attack the people that, and I guess it makes it easier for them because we don't come back with anything. I don't say nothing. I'm not going to give nobody any shine. It's not worth it. But I will tell you this, and the people in the comments, when you start coming after my kids and talking about my children, regardless, channels, whatever, and I know, and there's a few channels that did it, you're crossing the line. Don't talk about my kids. Don't talk about my children. Don't talk about...
And I'm telling you right now, any comments that we have gotten that have talked about our kids, I'm not even, because believe me, you do not want me to answer them. So I'm just deleting. I'm blocking you automatically.
And I'm not even going to address what they said, but just, you know what? Nobody can look past. Okay, if you were doing a search and you were looking for a little girl, would you not want to be able to speak to the people that were last with her and be able to talk to them and find out stuff when you need to? And that makes sense, right? To be able to look, to be able to help and not be I guess in a, what am I trying to say? In what is it, like when a magnet doesn't
Repel?
a repelling force. You don't want to be opposing force. Why? What's the point? Where does that get you? It gets us nowhere. So, we treat people how we want to be treated, and and it's not our place to judge. We want to find that baby. We brought people together. We brought good individuals together. They came together. And you know how we met Nita Diver? He was in our chat one night, and we talked to him. And I think Chasing was there the first time he came up. And we had just been on a private property that we had cleared that had a pond on it. And we got him permission to go on that property, along with the people that brought us in, amazing people, and they know who they are. And we're able to clear ponds. Well, they went on from there and found multiple ponds that you couldn't even see
from Google Maps or anywhere.
Yeah, couldn't see anything. Hey, Chasing, at least you're honest with me, and I appreciate that. Thank you. And that's what I'm trying to.
Oh
We are
gosh.
so behind on chat.
Yeah, we are. I'm getting ready to go all the way to the bottom. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to. If I miss anything, I'm sorry. Look at this. And we didn't do that. That was another channel. They did that. We didn't ask for that. That's I don't care about it. I could care less. I won't even put them up here if it's a problem. I mean, that's guys. Thank you, Jamie Howard. Y'all stop, man, because that's just going to give these people something to hate on even more. I'm not in this for that. I don't care about that. But that's what you get when you come into some with a loving heart, because people care and they will do that. And I don't. That's not what I don't want that. I don't need that. But guys, what's appreciated. Thank you. So
It is very appreciated. But
look at this. Bye, Felicia. For real, I got you. Have a good night. Boom.
Too much fun with that.
Okay, I'm going down the bottom. I don't care. Hey, Kalei, I just saw you. Let me make sure. I want to be accurate with what's being said. Here, let me get down the bottom. Sorry if I missed anything. Oh my God. So we got a troll in here saying Kansas. Oh my God. Goodbye. Hey, mods, do me a favor. If you see the trolls in here, just get rid of them. Do I only have one mod in here? Who's in here?
Natasha's here. Beach Girl was in here. Oh, she still is.
Porch Mafia has your back. Is Dawn in here?
Elaine.
Let me look at something real quick.
We see. We got quite a few mods in here.
Yeah. That's got a text saying Dawn was in here. Is he? That's all good. He can be here. Let me see. Oh yeah, look, I'm not Cheryl. I'm not bashing any subs. Y'all be good, be kind in here, to each other. And listen, the mods are going to be, very, diligent. One strike, you're out. That's how we've always done. Give you a warning and then you're done. That's just the way it's got to be. I don't care. I'm going to tell my side of this, and that's the way it is. Why crime? So how can you answer questions if you're kicking people? I'm not going to answer straight ridiculous questions that are meant to try to attack. And that wasn't a question when I kicked that person. I kicked that person for making a stupid comment saying something ridiculous. So they say it was there. Did you see what their name was on here? It said Don and Candace Wells on it, and said Candace left a note saying, Cam, you know where she's at. It's a straight troll. I'm not answering that. I'm not kicking anybody. I've gave everybody chances. I'll answer anybody that is respectful. And I've stated that from the beginning. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think it was either. I think that it's just a troll. For real. Guys, just, it's all good. Thank you. There's 824 people in here, and that's all good. And I appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Who is that? Hold on, guys. Give me just a second. Tim, you've been in our prayers, and I texted you. If you're on here, buddy, I hope you're doing good, man, and I hope you and your mom are doing good. Is your mom in here? Second Fox Nanny? Let's see here. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll let you handle it, Natasha. Everybody, yeah, exactly. Natasha's good at what she does. She can handle it. So I appreciate it. Okay, Jenny Barub, I'll answer you. She said I asked about 209 Ben Hill Road. So that's where I saw a picture of it today. That's where that well is, that well house. As far as I know,
the law enforcement, they searched all the surrounding properties and searched everything on them, as far as I know. I think that they were searched after the fact too by people. That well house is on, so 209. Yeah, I know where that's at. So you have to go on what law enforcement said. They searched the what was it, 3,000? I just read it today. So it was a 5-mile radius all the way around, which equaled like, I think, 300 square miles or
something like that. Not square miles, square. I don't know. Square feet.
Okay, Brooke Dyer, do you know what an NDA is? And I'll answer you that. And we even broke that a few times on here, to be honest with you. We went up to the property, and there's somebody that was handling some public relations stuff, whatever. He said, don't take pictures, don't talk about anything that's happened on this property, don't do this. That's the only thing that we were asked to sign, and that's all an NDA is on that property. And I had talked about things and showed pictures that I got permission. Candace actually gave us pictures and stuff that we had came and showed you guys after the fact. It's a non-disclosure agreement, which most cases have those, and most people do that. And so we obliged because that's what we were asked to do, to be a part of being able to come up there and then do what we needed to do to help search, and that's just part of it. So I don't know what that's a big deal. That's what it is.
And every person that went on that property has
every single person that has been on that property has to sign one of those. And it's just to say, like, so at the time when people were working on the home and stuff, it's so that their identities aren't.
It's just so people are
protected, and the home is protected, and people aren't up there running their mouth about everything. That's what that was for.
It's not. We didn't sign any kind of agreement about the case in any way, shape, or form.
So I think people were misunderstood and thought that an NDA was like a contract with some. That's not what it is.
And we are not getting paid by anybody.
Oh my gosh.
I've heard that one so many times. I promise you we are not.
This is the only okay, so I was explaining how YouTube works. So YouTube, you get paid by ads when you meet a certain requirement. So when ads play on your video, you get paid for the ads that play on your video.
A percentage.
Every content creator that's monetized gets paid for that. So that's how their views and stuff on the content they create, and it's just like a news channel or anything like that. That's how that works with YouTube. I explained that from the beginning. There's a lot. It's an open free source market, but for you to be able to have some of the perks of YouTube, the things like community section and all that, you have to monetize to be able to unlock those things. Yeah, and that's very true, Chasing. Ads pay pennies. Exactly. Yeah. You make hardly nothing off of that. So keep that in mind as well. Let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna answer. I got a lot of stuff to go on, so we're gonna Dreamcatcher, what is your question? I'll answer it for you. Let me see what it is. Let me go back up here. I'll look. I'll answer. I got you. Oh, okay. So you want to talk about that? I said we were going to get to that, and I'll talk to about the toys and everything. So I asked about that. I guess for Christmas this year. Okay. I said, so what's up with? So why were the toys? Why did Summer or Robin take the toys up there to get them clean? They were dusty and dirty, and she wanted to wipe them off and clean them and show the kids this And I don't understand. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know the reasoning behind it. I don't know. Um, as far as I do know, and I made sure to ask about this before I came on here. Uh, so if that was an active crime scene and it was an active place that they still needed to investigate at, that whole house would be cordoned off. They flipped that house 7 times. If they were not, if they wanted to keep the house for uh, a pure, clean crime scene for everything to stay the same, then they wouldn't even let Don and Candace stay there. They would have made them leave, and then they would have used that, kept the house under under police tape and locked up till the investigation was over. So I'm guessing that if they didn't want anything to be touched on the property or anything, then they wouldn't have left it there. So I have a hard time now. Like I said, they went through it 7 times. You're then going into where you're saying that TBI didn't look at everything or they didn't get
their job.
And yeah, and they have. Okay, look, I can agree with you that Sammy C I can agree with you on that. They have on quite a few things. I felt that way, and that's my honest opinion. I felt like there's been some things they've dropped the ball on as well. But I'm not them. I don't know what they know. I don't know anything. We're sitting on the outside looking in. Let's see here. I'm missing so much. So I think these might have been outside. Summer played with them outside. The Paw Patrol toys. They, Summer or Robin said they'd been on so many rescues. That's why they were so dirty. That's what I just listened to it. I can't really speak on it. I asked about it to see what was said. I think she was just trying to show the kids at church and do something special for Summer and talk about. I don't know. So I can't speak on that, but I tried. I'll just tell you that I did ask about it. Sammy C, I didn't see what you asked, buddy. Or I'm sorry, I don't know if you're man or female. I didn't mean to call you buddy. Thank you, Squall. Thank you. Okay, no. Okay, this is muscles and mascara. We're going to explain this now. People will say, don't bring it up, don't talk about it. Let's talk about it real quick. So I listened to the things that when the guy from Lamar went on, and he said that there was a first contract that was taken a picture of by Brad Chase. And then they had redone a new contract for a month. We got sent the contract that was supposed to be for 2 months, and we posted that and put it up.
Because that's what we were told.
Because that's what we were told. We raised $520. And not only did we cash app every single, when people donated, we immediately sent it to him. So we have those receipts, and we have them waiting here for whenever, if anybody questions and needs the answers, we got them, and we'll be glad to show it, happy to show it, because we've been upfront about it from the beginning. How much we raised, how much Chasing donated, how much another subscriber Twister donated, 200, her 150, us 520, and then Miss Vincent $2,000. Initially, the contract for 2 months was $3,000. That left 100, like what is 130, something like that. I don't know if I'm accurate that, but all that I just said, all those amounts equal up to almost
3,000.
Almost 3,000. So we turned that over, and yeah, there you go. That's all it was. So that's what I'm saying. There we see. They cleaned all the kids' toys to bring them back. So that was I guess they were just trying to be helpful. There's their answer right there. Okay, so the total of those amounts is $2,870. So that left him, Chase. That's just what these platforms and people have raised on our end was Okay, that left $130. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
It's $130 the difference
for the 3,000
for the 3,000
for
the 2 months. Okay, so there was enough for that. If you heard on my live, I said to him, we'll cross that bridge when we get there if we need to keep it up, because I thought the contract was up for 2 months, December 19th. Yeah. So we continued, you know, to try to give y'all the footage of it. We stopped taking donations like 2 days.
Yeah, we only took donations for just a few
He
days.
tried to state it that he told us to stop taking.
We had stopped.
Long before that.
There was never a phone call of him telling us stop taking donations.
No.
That didn't happen.
So yeah,
and I'm going to tell you that we found out a lot of the things that you all found out at the exact same time that y'all did. All we know, we took up the $520 that we took up, and then we sent it straight to him. Right,
chasing, exactly. That's what we're getting at. So then I hear we get sent the 2-month contract, right? So we hear, that's what we get sent. We go out there. We're out there at 12 o'clock at night, and it goes up. It turns on. We film it. Yay, we're happy. We're like it. So I get a phone call 2.5, 3 weeks later and says, he said, and Chase says, I'm taking the Billboard down. I said, you can't take that down. I said, you got another month to go before the contract's up. Me still thinking that the contract we put up on our community section was accurate for 2 months. Right? So I say, you can't take that down. He said, well, there's been a lot of people calling the church and saying and complaining, your money's already been spent, so you don't need to worry about it. Your money's spent. From now on, we're taking it down, and me and the donor, Christy, are going, and we're doing more other places, and we can do what we want. People on YouTube don't need to even be involved. With their opinion, they're not involved in anything.
Yeah. The main thing that we got told was that.
Yeah, thank you, Chasing, for saying that. So that's the point. So we had it, like I'm saying, if he would have used Miss Vincent's $2,000, we had enough for 2 months, $3,000 total for the 2-month contract. He didn't use it. We found out he had only paid, he changed the contract to a 1 month.
Without telling
anybody. So when it went up and I said, you can't take it down before contract's up, he had only signed one for 1 month. So that's what happened. And then I found out there was more money that Miss Vincent had donated after the fact to him. And that was a whole different, I washed my hands clean of it after the first one. I said, I'm done. I don't want no part of it. We did what we were supposed to do. I even went on and defended him because people were saying, no, blah, this. I said he did what he said he was going to do, and it came on when it said it was supposed to. So as of right now, as for us, I don't know how we can. Why crime? If we could, I don't see how we can, because he did. If you take it the way he said it, he can say he used what we donated for that 1 month. Now that would be up to Miss Vincent if she could. I don't know. I can't. I don't have. So because he said, and he must have thought this out. He said your money's been spent. So it left me without having, well, I'm like, well, but it actually at that point in time it hadn't been. It still had another week. So there's your answers, and it's been proven time and time. I saw other channels when Lamar went on trying to say that, trying to put us in it, and I'm like, we're not. We've told you from the get-go. We've sat back and said, I've been on multiple channels for months now saying the exact same thing, and it makes sense. It adds all up to the exact. Well, imagine that. Imagine that. It all adds up. It's just, I told you, I have no reason to BS anybody. I'm trying to be 100% and be transparent with you. We thought we were doing a good deed to help bring Summer home and to bring awareness to her. And, of course, it backfired.
I'm pretty sure that we even, not long after the billboard went up, we even made a live and talked about on the live how we were never going to take up money for anything like that again. Because...
And we don't know even how much he raised from his platform.
Yeah.
How many people donated straight to him. I'm just adding up what was donated to us. And as soon as we received it,
we sent it straight over.
Like the morning, it's not been over though for us. You don't know. It might be over, but it hasn't been for us. People still have been trying to attack us, and we haven't got to sell our side completely. So I am right now. And that's, that's why I took this time to do it, to squash it. It's okay. That's what it is. Chasing, you want to come up? Yeah. Exactly, Chasing.
No idea.
Yeah, okay. So I haven't seen what at all. Toaster oven, yeah. To him, I guess. And it was even rumor said that Music City Mom, that box that she gave us to give to Candace and Summer, that said Summer on that wood box that we delivered. Okay, she said I think everyone can toast her, but I heard that he had envelopes people had donated to him at that vigil for the Billboard. I have no idea. Like I said, I'll tell you, I'll be honest. When we came into this and said that we would help with it, I'd met him one time, or not even one time, talked to him on the phone.
No, we met him one time a couple of days before the Billboard was ever talked about. That was the day that we put that short out. And when we put that short out of us and him, that was the first time that we met him in person. And we were only there with him for what, maybe 20, 30 minutes talking in a parking lot.
Yeah. And we tried, we thought that was a good idea. We said, yeah, we would like to be a part of something like that. It's just been one thing after another. And it deflects.
What were you going to say about Music City Mom's box?
All people made a rumor and said it was full of cash to us. And we showed the inside of it. It had a horse, a little glass horse, and it had a broke tail. Golly.
Wow. The money would have cushioned the horse and it wouldn't have broke.
And it wouldn't have broke because it had.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. Trolls are trolls. And, this is the thing. So let's get on to the other thing. Let's clear it all up tonight. And then we're going to talk about what we've done. I'm going to show you some videos of what we did when we were out there the day after everything happened. And we're going to keep going. I'm going to show you exactly what we did. Even when we were getting attacked and everything, we continued to do what we were going to do for summer.
And we will continue to do.
Yeah, thank you, Lucas. And listen, never claim to be perfect. I'm sure that, and I'm going to tell you this, I might not have handled things the way that everybody wanted us to. When those people jumped out on us at the driveway up there and started screaming and all that, I'm like, what's going on? I'm freaking out. I didn't know they were even coming there.
We had no idea.
We went to a property that somebody had called that is in here, and is a lot of the times that we did a live stream from her property out there when the search happened, was very helpful, put us on a location and wanted it to be looked at. And we were out there dealing with that. We were asked to go check and see if Candace and her mom were okay, because Dom was at work. So we went out there not knowing that all those people were out there. We did what we were asked. They pulled in behind us. And then it went from there. I was accused that I should have stopped the argument that was happening. Maybe I should have. Maybe I should have said something and said, hey, don't do that. Don't talk to her like that, whatever.
Everything happened so fast.
I'm not perfect. I make mistakes, and maybe I didn't handle it right. And I apologize if you think that way. And I ask for your forgiveness. I tried to walk away and get away from the situation. And when I walked up the hill to go away, there's one way up to the property of the house, and that's that driveway. I'm sorry if anybody feels like I walked side by side and was best. I had not even talked to Benny till we got up on the hill, and I made amends, and we made amends because it's the right thing to do during that time. It's not time for me, and it's not about us fighting ever. I said, listen, all I ask is, quit coming against us, man, please. I asked, and he said, I'm sorry, and I will. And we made amends, and everything was cool. That's how you're supposed to be when you're doing something and you're trying to be professional. That's what I did. Sorry. So then, Robin asked us when we were up there, let's talk about the picture. Haven't got to tell anybody about this. Betty Arda, I would like to know how many people in this chat donated either party they might give someday. How much was given to the other person. What are you talking about?
I guess the Billboard wanting to know how much he raised.
Oh, here that they didn't donate on this platform to him. They didn't donate over here to him. He had his own channel, remember? So and what he, nobody. I never knew. He never divulged that information. Okay, so where I was at. So the picture, Robin, it was up there, and she said, I would like to take a picture to show Summer the people that were here that cared and have been doing a lot to try to help find her. So we stand there. I smiled because that's what it's for, that little girl in case she comes home. Of course, you're going to smile for it. So then we were accused of partying and doing this and doing that. And I'm like, my God. It is what it is. That's why I took a break. And no other, because it was pushing me. I just didn't. It's not worth it. It's not worth me to be stressed out beyond imagine over something that's out of my control. So I choose to not pay attention and not fight back on it. I'm not going to waste my time. I know who I am, and I know what I do, and I know what I've done, and I know what I am doing, and how my heart is, and God does too.
Exactly. Most importantly, God knows who we are, what we're doing, everything that we do for, and that's all that really matters.
And that's that's the thing. I don't have to prove myself to anybody. So that's cool. It is what it is. And the thing about it is we're going. What's the best way to say this? So starting this new year, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna run this channel with the plans we had from the get-go. Oh gosh, yeah, Kalea, we're gonna talk about that. My old unicorn shirt. Oh Lord. Gosh, I'll never wear that again. Oh my gosh. No, we never said we worked with EquiSearch. Thank you. Never have made that claim. EquiSearch has no, I'm sorry. Twyla from EquiSearch has visited our channel and been in the chat.
That's it.
When we've interviewed First to Deploy and when we interviewed some other people, Gene Robinson and all them. Yes, but we never worked with them. And there was potential to do that, but then when all this happened, it messed up a lot of things.
Well, both Chris and Gene had worked with EquiSearch, but we ourselves have never worked with them, nor have we claimed to.
Yeah, never claimed to. That's another misconception and untruth. If people would just watch and instead of making their assessment on us from what other people say, they would understand. Yes, I guess we're, I don't know. Tim is her son. Let me see what she said about. I'm sorry if I'm missing a lot of people. Guys, y'all have to understand when I'm talking on here, I'm not paying attention to this chat. So
when we do, we get.
Oh, to what? What did he donate on?
On here?
On where? On tonight? Oh, Tim.
Okay.
That was Tim up here. Yeah.
I don't know if we can still.
No, I can't. It took it away. I read it. I did read it when it was on here. I'm so sorry. Tim called and me and him had a very long conversation. His mom has been in here asking for prayer since we started. I've been invested in trying to help and pray with him and try to help him in the issues he's been going through. I had a long conversation with him. He's an awesome guy. And Tim, keep your head up, dude. You're going to do fine. We're continually praying for you, buddy, and you'll make it through this hard time, promise.
And what I was going to say earlier, I forgot about praying for somebody. Please, guys, pray for Natasha and her mom. They really, really need it right now.
Let's see here. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. Second Fox Nanny is not the Tim that y'all think it is.
No.
The PR Tim. It's not him. It's not him at all. This is a woman that has been part of our channel from the get-go, and it's her son that has been struggling and through his own demons in life. And he reached out, and I've spoke to him multiple times.
But he is not that Tim.
Yeah, I'm trying to read chasing. I'm trying to read everybody's, guys. I'm sorry. Which one are you talking about? Yeah, she said, no, that's okay. It just shows what you do for other people. Yeah, you might be able to go back through.
No, I tried.
On your phone and find it?
Yeah, I tried it. It cuts off after. It only goes back like 20 minutes.
No, I want to answer this. Lorelei, we're never have I been territorial. I am fine with anybody helping find this little girl. The more, the better. But why? All I asked is why did it have to? Why was it handled the way it was? You don't have to approach things like that. We should work together. We don't have to be fighting. I said if you guys heard me, I said this to Molly, to her face. I said if I was wrong and had the wrong impression of you, I'm sorry. I was respectful the whole time I spoke to her. Because that's the way you're supposed to be. So, I can't do more than what I can do. I don't care. I want people to help find this. Well, I've been calling multiple agencies trying to get help to come in and do what they can do and get fresh eyes to look at them. I've been trying. I don't care. I just want her found. I can't. So I don't know what to say about him. All I know is that he was a PR guy for the Wells and that he's trying to help. I don't know anything about him.
We have met him one time.
One time.
And it wasn't even, 5-10 minutes.
Yep. So I can't speak on that. I don't know anything. I know that don't know what to say about him. That's he's the one that insists on NDAs at the home. That's his ball game.
But once again, it was just about the property.
That's I don't know much about him. Did you message me again, Chasing? Sorry. Okay. So what I said was, okay, as far as the PIs go, what I was trying to say when they pulled up was that we worked, like I've stated on here from the get-go, that we work with the PIs and the dive teams and the drone teams, and we were working on. That's what I was saying. We were out there, and if I misspoke, you get people jumping out, 4 people of a car saying, "Where's Summer Wells? Where's Summer Wells?" I said,
which is what happened.
That's what happened to us. And they were, "Who are you? Who are you?" And I'm like, "This is who I am." And then I started explaining myself and talking to them. That's what we're doing. So, God forbid if I misspoke and said this, we were out there doing what we were doing, helping to go look at that property and assess it to see if it needed to, if there was anything were to bring everybody in, like if there was water on it, all that, what was needed. That's what we were doing. Because she contacted us, and so we were then wanted us to come out there and assess, and then we told the people that needed to go out there, well, this is out there, and then the people that do that for a living, or not for a living, but will do that for a living during the summer months, like divers do for the water. Then they can assess that situation and put those people in the correct areas where they're needed. So. Okay, yeah, worked with them. Let's clear that. It means that we communicate with them, been on searches with them, ground searches on private property. They taught us a lot through this. We're very good role models and examples of how you're supposed to handle these things. People have been trying to attack them. They've been nothing but professional through this and work all the time, 7 days a week.
100
hours a week for nothing. Took this pro bono and just want to help find this baby. People have went after them saying that they're these people and that these are them and these are them, and it's not. It's ridiculous. The people that are here doing what needs to happen are taking the biggest, the most heat. So I'm going to pull up Okay, so if you're a PR person and you're trying to control what is being pumped out to the media, that's why they do that. That's what that means. So in most cases, if you have a lawyer, your lawyer that represents you in a case in a high profile will have people sign NDAs. People that are involved in will have people sign NDAs. Search groups and people that work on that these nonprofit groups sign NDAs on cases, so nobody out of the circle can talk to anybody about anything in the case to not hurt an investigation. Okay, yeah, Chasing, thank you for narrating for me. I should be more clear. I'm talking about the PIs because they've been taken. They've been, people have attacked them, said that they're this person, said that they're this person. So, okay, so we were going to bring on. I was going to even do this. I was going to go as far as because people still were under the misconception that the PIs were We Can Bring You Hope. So I was going to bring We Can Bring You Hope on Michelle and do an interview with her and let her talk to you and tell you how the whole thing went down, that it was that Don misspoke and said that they were the PIs to Chris McDonough. That's where that all came from. She reached out. She went through a whirlwind at the beginning of this case. She said some things that she is not proud of. That was a big thing for her organization. That's her. We're going to let her come on and speak for herself, talk about everything. And that's, she reached out and said, "You want me to come clear this up?" I said, "If you want to, that's your decision." Lori Smith, that's okay. You don't have to apologize. I understand. You don't listen. You don't have to apologize for anything. Your opinion is your opinion, and I don't know. I've been able to put a guard up around our feelings because
we've tried to.
We've tried at least. It hurts, but it's whatever. Why would the Wells need a PR? Okay, so when they went to Dr. Phil and all that, and the news people that want to come in, he tried to help them handle it correctly to be able to make sure that they were talking to these people, and that's what he offered his assistance to that too. That's all that I know of. I can't speak for. I don't know about him. I can't speak for him. That's all I know of from an outside looking in. Again, that's my assessment on it. People think just because that we live here that I know all these people. I don't associate with them. I don't correspond with them. That's not what I do. We don't get updates from the TBI, Gwen Moon. We have never made the claim that we work with law enforcement ever. Never. I wanted to clear that up. I have never made that claim. You go back and look through everything we've done. Never made that claim.
Sent things to the TBI? Absolutely.
Send lots of things.
Do we work with them personally? Absolutely not. The only people that we work with is the private investigators.
Chasing, thank you. I appreciate it so much. She said, "I'm trying, Cam. You start going." I'm paying attention. Yes. Okay. Okay. I let the chat keep getting way behind. It's hard, guys. There's a lot of people in here. 1,090. If you don't care, if you're in here and you're happy with what we did, hit a thumbs up. If you don't, I don't care. Do what you do. I'm tired of it. I just came on. This makes me feel. I've been thinking about this for days, and
I've been absent for.
Yeah, we were ready. We were ready to. I was. It's not worth it. We were ready to just give up. But you know why I didn't? Because I made a commitment at the beginning of this to help that little girl.
Absolutely.
We made it this far. You don't give up because the enemy comes at you and tries to destroy you. You got to keep on. You got to keep going through the storm, no matter how hard it gets, and see the joy in that storm, because it's what the Lord tells us to do. He says, "Find the joys in your storms."
And thank you to everybody that has called or messaged and gave us a pep talk. You know who you are, and we really appreciate it. It's meant a lot to us.
Okay, let me make sure that I'm not missing anything. You guys have a heart and conscience. Thank you for taking the time to actually talk. Yeah, I wanted to talk. This is what this show is about. It's not addressing. It's speaking our part. I'm not attacking anybody. I'm not going against it. I'm just clearing up what was said, what I've heard, and that's the best I can do. Will you go protest the protesters in Knoxville? No, I have no interest in that. It doesn't accomplish anything. It's doing this. I mean, regardless of how anybody wants to think about it, when we're trying to do the things that could help, when we have to address the rumors and stuff and all the craziness, it takes away from the time we could be looking into what we could do to help Summer. Stop complaining. Getting timed out. Who's saying that? Natasha ain't gonna play, guys. I'm sorry.
I don't think she's in here. She was.
What happened to her?
She had to go see her mom before visiting hours.
Oh.
Or she might have been there with her mom and wanted time before they stopped with visiting hours.
Yeah, Jenny's here. I'm not wasting my time. We can explain herself once. That's all I do. I don't have to. Yeah, thank you. We never said we worked that. We're way behind again. This chat's going
Candy,
so good.
I saw my mom. She's doing okay. She's been, doing as good as you can be with COVID, but she's been doing all right. And she really appreciates all the prayers from everybody. She said she can tell that people are praying for her because there's days that she's not felt good at all. And now she's starting to feel a little bit better, I believe.
Exactly, DF. That's true. Nothing that anybody does is going to, especially protests, is going to make a difference of what law enforcement does. They're going to work on their time and they're going to act accordingly to what they need to. So we're going to get into that. We're going to get past all this. I think I've answered all that stuff that needs to be answered. Yeah, Elaine and is Arietti in here? She's one of our good mods now. She's awesome. I've got Chasing in here. She's got a wrench. Prayers for Summer. Absolutely. And that's what we're going. We're not done yet. We're not done. I got some more stuff to show you. So don't give up. Mm-hmm. Don't give up yet. I got more. We got a lot more. We're not done. Yeah, so it's a crime to sign a document that Hey, Beach Girl, thank you for being here. Thank you. There's a wrench. Yeah, Brenda Haberlin. Yeah, there is, and that's okay. Mods, if you catch it, if they say something out of line and they're hateful, just get rid of it. Just get rid of them. They can answer. They can ask stuff respectfully, and they can talk, and they can that's how we keep a cool chat here, and a respectful chat. You don't have to be so hateful to have another opinion.
I gave her.
Okay, cool. Let me see. I'm going to see if I answer. I'm going to go through this real quick and make sure. What is it? Sammy sees Chasing. Yeah, she is. Chasing's awesome, and we are very, very appreciative of her and honored to have her on our side for real.
Very much so.
It's yeah, you see me where I need to put my pinky out. There's my drink. Watch here, my McDonald's cup. Watch this.
Guess what? A McDonald's drink, a large, costs $1.
Put my pinky out. I'm making all them big bucks.
That's why our setup is so fancy, which is why I was off the camera when we first started and everything.
And when people don't understand these super chats, YouTube takes 45% of them. They take a lot. You don't, and you don't get them. It's oh my lord, it's not even worth it, man. It's crazy.
$1,000,000.
You need me one of them tuxedo T-shirts. You know.
Oh my good God. I already stated earlier that we were not being paid by anybody.
We are not getting paid by nobody. And then we
most definitely not him. We have met
that
him.
Says
TM.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry. Duh. I've answered all this stuff, retired 921,
You might
and
be a little late.
yeah, no, we're not getting paid by him. I don't know where Chase is. He's his own person. He
Where is
answers
the
for
money?
himself. Where's the money? Probably somewhere around there. Where's Summer? We have no idea. That's
We
what
would
we're
not
all looking
be
for.
sitting here talking about Summer if we knew where she was.
Yeah. That's what we all want to know for real.
Is who paying others, Tim? No idea.
I have no idea. Not that I know of.
Yeah, not that I know of, but we have no idea.
To be honest with you, what was the one conversation we had? He said, what was it he said to me? And I said, no, as I said, that's cool. I'm not interested or something. That's just, I'm my own boss here. I don't want, there's nobody that's in control of me. I will run this channel the way I want to, the way I feel like I want to do it, and she wants to run it. I don't want to answer to nobody. I don't want to be a part of anybody's team like that. I don't. That's.
What about the book and movie rights? We skipped that part.
Oh yeah.
We know nothing about book and movie rights.
Oh yeah.
Not a thing.
I've been studying my lines for it.
You're stupid.
Going to Hollywood. Yeah, I don't know D Huffmaster if he has or not. I don't know if he's went silent or not. Okay. I have no idea what people are talking about, books and movies. I have no clue.
No idea.
Okay, so I'm going to pull these videos up because we're going to get going. I can't keep looking at all this. And thank you guys. I'm trying to bring some humility into it, and I'm not. I think they had a rough one. DD cares. I think that they had a rough one because the kids aren't there. And I don't care. Keep your hateful comments to yourself, mods. Delete them if somebody says something about that, because I don't care who you are. Imagine if your children were gone on Christmas, regardless of the situation, just put yourself in somebody's shoes. Don't say anything hateful or you'll be blocked immediately, because that's just being respectful. I don't care. Imagine not having your babies at home on a holiday. Then they say, well, I wouldn't put myself in that situation. What if you didn't have to? What if somebody took your kids? Well, I would never leave them where they could be. You don't know that. You can turn around and be gone in less than 7 seconds. Probably quicker than that. So don't ever think that it can't happen to him, because that's why you got to hold your babies close.
Yeah, there's no new information on the body that was found in Knoxville, to my knowledge.
This is what I kind of thought, and I ran this by somebody that had former law enforcement training. I just wanted to ask them. I said, so if they found remains there, so if they were small, like child size, they would say we found child remains, right? Because I was just trying to be, use common sense with it. I said, so when they're small, they can say that they're child, or maybe not, but in case they had like a, we're tiny for a small person. I don't know. I just asked if that's how it worked, and he said usually if it's then they can tell off the bat that it's child, that they will say, we found child remains, and then they'll send it and get it tested for, to see what happened. Hey, True Crime Commentary, sorry about that. I saw some of your comments back there. I'm sorry, and I appreciate it. I didn't get to click on it. I saw, and I appreciate you, Karen. I saw what you said. Chase said, we hate them so much. I hope they were sad on Christmas. Oh, well, we were at it. Let's make sure took her. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to move on. I got to get this stuff done. Let me find this.
My toes are about to freeze off.
All right, okay, let me pull this up real quick. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Oh, no. I meant to do something. Hold on.
Oh, no. That was dramatic.
Yeah, it was. Sorry. Here we go. I meant to do this. Oh, There you go, freeze.
Love technology.
Yeah. Okay, so I want to show you what we were doing. Let me open this. All right, let me move this comment down and okay, let's see. All right, let me share this tab real quick. Wrong. Okay. This is what I got. Okay, let's see here. Let me see if I can get this full screen. Okay, sorry. Let me all right, let me get back to I have another one to show you.
And guys, this was test runs that day.
This was test runs of the day after, and then we went on to the actual location. Tell me if you can see these. These are two different drones with good technology that we were able to run with really high-tech technology. Yes, Karen Lee, this is who this is. No, this ain't this. I filmed this out there that day. I thought I did pretty good with the first one. I come down, bounced right with it. Hold on. I'm gonna answer this real quick. Okay, so they will. Yeah, they did. They come in on the second search in first. There was multiple drone people there. First to deploy was there on one of the first searches and with EquiSearch. He's been a part of this for a long time and been using, but there was some areas that we got to use that technology he talked about during our interview, near infrared and stuff, and it was amazing to be able to take that technology and put it into this case. So there was things people are still working and doing what they said they were going to do. That's what it's all about. That's where we were when all these attacks were happening. That's why I didn't know what was happening. Had to catch up on it. It was a lot. People, man, guys, I saw some getting ready to start. Okay. Yes, we have searched all the Wells property. You guys have seen, we have footage of us walking every trail on that property, looking into every building on that property, being on every spot. We've done it all on there. That's not even counting what law enforcement has done time after time after time after time, and other people, private investigators, everybody that have been there have searched that property, every part of it. Then surrounding properties that on Beach Creek in a very close radius have been searched, and searched multiple days, over and over again and done. And that's the reason we went through a thing where people were saying, well, y'all just say you can't say this and you don't want to hurt an investigation. If you find something and you turn it into law enforcement, I can't come on here and be like, blah, 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 and tell everybody about it, because then you don't give law enforcement a chance to do what they need to. So you have to wait. You don't want to hurt an investigation at all. You want to be responsible with the things you find. You get it prepared, like just flagging it, and you report it. Let law enforcement come pick it up, and you don't talk about it. And then you go from there. And then if they choose to tell you that they didn't, that it was something or not, then that's at their discretion. Most of the time they do not. So you just turn it into them, and they did that. What are you talking about, chasing? Thank you very much, Kristen. I appreciate it. And y'all don't have to. You don't have to give us anything, for real. It's not about that. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't care about that. There's so many things. Listen, I'm sorry about that. Oh, lungs are the we've been. I'll search, and then that's not. You can't do that.
You cannot do that.
And I don't care. This is the thing. People are saying, you just do this for content. If I wanted to do this just for content, I believe me, we could. And there's a time and a place for that. When this case is over, or when things doesn't matter anymore, we'll talk about it. Things that we know. But I'm not hurting an investigation. You say something that law enforcement doesn't want out there, and you got multiple people thinking they know something from across the world, calling them, saying they know better than they do, the people that were here that saw it, then it messes up a lot. That's why they keep things quiet, because, and that's why they ask you as somebody that is, reporting something, hey, just keep this quiet, let us deal with it, work on it. So we choose to be our channel, to use this at a factual, to give you factual stuff when we can. We came on here and told you about the footprints. We told you, we found all the information about it and showed you what was going on with that. What happened right after we did those episodes, right in the same areas, law enforcement went out there and searched all of it. I'm not saying that's what it was, but it's a funny coincidence that they were right on top of all that again, and that was through areas that were thick in the summertime. I felt it just made us feel good that we were kind of doing a good job with the stuff we were looking at. We kind of, that when they went out there and hit those spots, we're like, wow, I think we're on the right track. And I don't care who you are, explain those things away. Why are dogs hitting on scents of footprints and then not hitting again on more than one property? So if you want to take it, so people have asked, is the dog, Don changed his story about the dog trail, or the scent coming down the dog trail to what was stated was that he overheard Serge talking, saying that there was a scent picked up and followed. Sorry, I think my mom knocked on the door, on our front door. If thee would hate you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. Praying for you. But thank you, Heather Marie. I appreciate that. So where was I? I'm sorry, I got kind of sidetracked real quick. Hold on 1 second. I'm almost done. Well, is there mods in here? Mm-hmm. Princess Mary put 28. What do you expect him to do? What are they asking? I'll answer them. Let me go back and look so that I don't get accused of not answering anybody. Let's see what they said. Yeah, we went over that, and I don't know if there's anything to it or if there is. Now, I want to explain to you about Knoxville. Knoxville is like the biggest city in this area for Tennessee and Southwest Virginia, that area. The Tri-Cities area, you have Kingsport, Bristol, Johnson City, and then you got an hour away from that, You go through Sevierville, Gatlinburg, and then you get to Knoxville. Knoxville is kind of like the biggest city area for around here. It's become a big area with some crime and stuff that happens there. So bodies have been coming up there. It's kind of, it's becoming a city, and there's a lot of crime that has been following it and been there. I wanted to bring that up. It's obvious about that. So they have not confirmed. They just said they had remains and it was sent to the lab. Yeah, that scent was talked. I want to talk about this too. Chasing made a good point. So there was a dog handler that came out from a few months ago, that said no. When we did the bus trail video, said that's the trail that the dog's alerted on. Now we don't know if that was the actual dog handler because she was in the chat, right? This is what she was saying. Now she had said that. A lot of people said that she was the real dog handler, but I don't know. I think she did an interview on a channel or something. She was following the case. Now so that bus trail, if you go back and watch our what we filmed, there was a little trail. It's where I hid behind the brush and you couldn't even see me, and I was only 10 feet away from her. And this was only a month and a half or 2 months, maybe a month and a half right after she went missing.
About a month and a half probably.
Okay, yeah, Michelle Hernan. I heard about it too, and I don't know if I don't know. I don't know if there's anything to it. Now there might be, but I don't know. Okay. No, it can't be both. But let's take this into consideration. If you go by the property owner that the footprints were on his property, now only one of them spoke out. And when he spoke out, he got bashed beyond belief. He said, in his opinion, and when he was speaking to other people, it was like she was picked up, carried, sat down, while there was only the footprints there and then not a path of them, not a trail. And her scent was hit there, and it did not continue either direction.
Like an actual trail.
It wasn't a scent trail. Then 3/4 of a mile away, 3/4 of a mile away, there was another path. So you tell me, how does that happen? How does that happen? And then he even said that by the time that for adult prints to be found, if there was any, they would have been hard to find because search and rescue had been all over around that area before the dogs actually hit. So there were footprints everywhere. There's more. There's more we're going to tell you as we go on with this, guys. And I was kind of going to go into a little something tonight. I'll tell you this. We had been on areas. We have talked to multiple neighbors and stuff down there that have talked to us that were a part of the first initial search and stuff. And it's compelling. There's more to it than people could ever imagine. There's more to it. That's why it makes you think. And that's why we hope that law enforcement talks about some things. We pray. Now we're just going on what property owners are telling us and what they witnessed that day when the initial search happened. But there's a lot. It's not my place to say it till law enforcement says it because I'm not going to do it. But I'm just saying there's more to it that keeps people to keep looking in the woods and thinking maybe that she did walk down, too far in her yard, and somebody could have been behind the brush or something and took her. Nobody knows. There's no evidence pointing otherwise. And cadaver dogs haven't hit on anything. It's go ahead.
Well, I'm just people that are saying, well, if you think that she was abducted, then why are you out searching? Because this is a missing child. So every avenue needs to be checked. Every single avenue. And I don't understand why people don't understand that.
Cameron, I need to hurry.
Well, I can. Hold on, guys. All right, guys. Sorry, my mom was talking to me. Okay, so there's that. There's some other. There's too much, and nobody's asking hard questions is hateful. It's when you attack people and call people names and say things. There's nobody saying that you're getting blocked for asking hard questions. I welcome difference of opinion, and we'll answer all of it. Yeah, there's if somebody people think so. I've talked about this. Criminals are constantly evolving, right? That's and I'll address that real quick. So people thought they were going to dox me because of my record.
Mhm.
From the day I came on here, I told my whole record. So it's, oh no, don't tell people everything that I've already told them. I don't have nothing to hide. I'm sick of people trying to come at me. Oh my God, Diane Warren, I just answered this.
We
No,
have not gotten paid.
do you know what an NDA is? It's a non-disclosure agreement. That just means that you can't talk about things that happen on a property. Most
Well, that's what the one that we signed was
that's
about.
but most cases and most large search groups and stuff between those people in that search group, they sign NDAs so that no information involving a case gets put out to everybody. That's what that is. We do not get paid by anybody. We answered that a long time ago. I'm sorry. I can't stay on that, but that's it's not about, listen, it's not about we do our thing. Other channels do their things. We're not involved with any other channel. Never again. You saw since everything happened with the Billboard situation, I will work with two channels, Chasing and Gray, if they ask me. That's it. That is it. I will never. Yeah, please research active cases, please. Before people need to do research before they come in here attacking people and
Yes.
saying things. Know what you're talking about before you come in and saying people do something. I was called an undercover bounty hunter the other day. I said, first you would have to have a bounty, and that would mean a fugitive had to run from bail, from court, and their bond was revoked.
Plus, everybody's
So-
already looked at everything up about us, so they would know if you had a license.
I
for
said,
that,
do you
right?
know what yeah, even the Rolling Stones had to work. There you go. Truth. I don't know nothing. I don't know if that's funny or but that's cool if you did. I don't know how to say that. Okay, Valkyrie's maybe you locals need to talk, so law enforcement has no choice but to speak up. We have. I want y'all to notice something before things went to all crazy. A lot of things we addressed on here were then answered by law enforcement. Things that were like diving, a lot of questions they followed up and answered. What?
Yeah.
Hold on. Sorry. Sorry. Don't call me out.
That's why.
Sorry. Don't.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. All right. So I think I covered everything. I don't know. It's been crazy. Yeah. Listen, I did have a past that changed my life. You know what? And that's why I stepped back and took a break because I wasn't going to let people destroy what I've worked so hard to do. So I said, you know what? I'm not going to let this, control me. So I took a step back and I said, I'm going to take some time off and care about people that are important, do good things for Christmas. And we accomplished that. Thank you guys for changing those children's Christmas. You guys did amazing.
Awesome.
They really, really appreciate the family really did. Said thank you. He was so impressed with how happy his child was, and the two boys, especially the hearing impaired boy. We got him some Nerf. They were Black Panther, the Marvel claws that shot darts, but he got them. They said he started squealing and he threw the darts away and was going around just thinking they were claws. But they had a good time. We got him some clothes, got him some. We took it, and it was a blessing to be able to take the parents to Walmart and let them do the shopping themselves for their children. It was an amazing experience, guys. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. And it's not us. We didn't do it. It's you guys. It's your
Yes.
amazing hearts that did that for people. Thank you so much,
Thank
Chasing.
you.
Thank you. Take her word for it or leave it. You know what? And Gray will tell you the same thing. He stands behind us. I've talked to him. He's worked with, and you know how Gray is. He's straight up to the point. Because it's important. I like the morning. It's because we had to talk about what had happened. There's been a lot that happened. We got to show some things. what's going to keep us moving forward and what we're going to do, there's still things that need to be looked at. There's still areas that need to be continued to be looked at 100%. Okay, sorry, Judy Johnson, what's up?
We have no idea. No idea.
Okay, so all I know is that property from the first one where the footprints were, the 3/4 of a mile away. The second one, okay. In the first, I think the first property there was 3 footprints. On the 3/4 of a mile away, I think there was 2 or 1, 2 or 1. That person did not speak out and did not want their location talked about or anything.
Understandably. No, that's not. Mm-mm.
Thank you, Chasing, for helping us tonight. It
Yes,
really
thank
was a
you.
lot of help because we had a lot of people in here and you helped me explain a lot of things. Who told you to back away? Who are you talking about? I'm
It's
so
her
lost.
husband.
I'm so lost. Yeah, thank you, Scott
Thank
H. Scott
you.
H is in here. He knows who they are, and they want to be under the radar, and that's their wish,
Right.
and that helps them to do their job better. So we have been very, Scott knows what's up. Thank you, Scott.
Thank you.
We've had our differences in back when, and you know what? I'm not above it. We're all, I don't hold grudges. I'm sorry that things were misunderstood when all that went down, and
No hard feelings.
no hard feelings, bro. And thanks for being over here. Thanks for saying that, guys. It's been amazing tonight. I appreciate it. Thank you for letting us tell our side. Hope we answered some questions for you. This needs to happen from time to time, but this is the last time I will talk about any of that. I promise.
Well, good. That makes me feel good.
He called me. He said, "What are you doing?" He said, "There's a lot of drama going on." That's what Gray said. I said, "There sure is." I was depressed. He said, "Don't let them get you down."
He gave us I don't know if he would want us
It's like
to even
a
tell that.
5-second pep talk,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Dude, for you to call me and give me a pep
It
talk,
meant the world to us. It
it
really,
really did." And and Chasing's never wavered. She's been right behind us since the beginning. Guys, thank you. Hey, Penny, thank you for being over here. We appreciate it.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Everybody's welcome here. As long as you're respectful, guys, that's all we ask. We appreciate each and every one of y'all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the support you show this channel. Let me see anything else. Guys, we owe it as a debt to these people that are missing to do our due diligence, each and every one of us, to get the word out about them in a factual and honest and truthful way. And we've tried to do that here and help with other cases. Thank you, thank you, God, for allowing us to be able to help with Lexi Dykes and Tegan. That's a whole nother situation, guys. Pray for him.
Yeah.
Pray that he gets help and gets his all his stuff taken care of. Let me tell you this. So we were asked by the family to come up there and film the property because there was a lot of things that another content creator didn't film, things that were just overlooked. So we went up there and filmed every trail, everything that we could up there, because Don said, I want people to see that there's multiple entrance points. I don't know why people won't. So we did. We talked to the PIs about some stuff and our views on stuff, and they said that makes a lot of sense. It's about the same. We got along really good. They asked, we built a relationship, and we were able to, they needed some extra hands searching some areas, and we helped.
Now, do they tell us everything about this case? Absolutely not.
No, and we don't ask.
And we don't expect that at all.
We don't ask.
At all.
But they've trained us on how to do searches correctly and appropriately. And, guys, if you haven't seen our footage from when we've released footage of our searches, what we've done, what we can release, and it's pretty good. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. We've tried to be transparent and show you everything we do. We've been careful not to show locations, things that are easily easily identified, so people can't go and take something like and say they say I know where that's at. That's already been cleared and move a body to there. You have to be very careful what you show. That's the reason we do things the way we do. Again, listen, this is the last time. Hey, reluctant healer, thank you. Listen, this is the last time. Hey, Timmy boy.
That's
right here. This is Second Fox, Nanny's son, and I do have his back, and I've been trying. I do. You're my brother in Christ, bro, and if you need anything, I got you. Call me anytime. I appreciate you. Go in there with her so they don't get mad at me, and I'm going to close this off.
Just pray and go.
Okay, well, I got to close this. I got to finish something, and I'll finish it, and then so they don't get mad. Because the mom don't get mad. She'll be mad at me. Yeah, this is, like I said, this is the last time we will address this. Hold on. No, she got mad at me because I asked her to go make sure my mom wasn't mad. Okay, so this Halloween code. It's the last time we're going to address any of that stuff that happened. That's that's our side of it. That's what it is. Use this as a resort to answer any questions you have, because this is my story and this is how it is. It won't change. This is this is the way it happened. And so this is it right here. Thank you guys for being in here. Thank you for watching. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. I said, I don't know if I asked her, my wife, I said, was it 5 or 6 times? She said 6 times. Because I don't count. She knows. We've been there. We counted it up the other day. We've been there 6 times. 6 times in a 6-month period. And that's not what we're talking about without our children. We've never taken our children up there. We try to do everything while they're in school. We've went on searches while the kids are in school and completed those early in the morning, and then come back to get them when they get out of school, so that we are being parents and doing the right thing and still trying to help and be a part of our community and help with this. So, and then Allie's working, and then I'm doing the jobs that I do on the side. And if people are going to keep bringing I lost my job to COVID that I had for a very long time. They were taking my children out of school for COVID. My wife made more money than I did at that time. I stayed at home to watch the kids, which I felt very bad for and didn't want to do that at all. So I watched our kids while they had them out of school for months. Okay. I then, as the kids went back to school, there with the way our schedule is, the job I had, the reason I had it so long is because they worked with my schedule, with my kids' schedule. And I was able to get my kids off the bus and then put them on in the morning, and my schedule worked around it. And I had a very good job, what I did for many, many years. And, so we, my wife's a nurse. We went through a lot of sickness and stuff this year. So I'm a mechanic by trade. So I've been doing mechanic work on the side to help with the bills before we even started doing this. And I'm a pretty good mechanic. I can fix anything. So there's a little backstory on me on stuff you didn't know, because people keep wanting. There was even something said, I heard that they were wealthy by what was it? Wealthy by inheritance. I wish. You guys don't even know. We're by far not wealthy, and we're blessed to have the little bit we have to make it by. We were, oh my gosh, I'm not saying it's nobody's business, but we do what we can, and we take very good care of our children. Our children are blessed and happy, and we're gonna do that. That's just the truth of it. And they're very proud of us for what we've done. They're proud of the difference. My daughter prays for Summer every night and calls her Little Summer. No, I know I don't owe anybody an explanation, but I mean, let's put it out there. I have nothing to hide from nobody. My children pray for that little girl every night. They're proud of us. They tell their parents at school what mommy and daddy does in our spare time. Oh, there's Allie. She said he kicked me out, guys. I love you. I'll see you next time. Yeah, so that's what it is. She's in there with my mom. My mom brought presents over for the kids, so I'm gonna pray, and we're gonna get out of here, guys. I love y'all. Yeah, I don't care. They can't twist my words. Let them find whatever. I have nothing to hide. It's whatever. It is what it is. I mean, we've put it out there on the table. It is. People are going to believe what they're going to believe. They believe that I had a shirt on that was a Marvel comics character, said that it was all this meant all this stuff, and I was like, bro, come on. Said my jacket was a jumper. I've never wore a jumper in my life. I don't know what that is. This is a coat. Yes, thank you so much. I was not being rude. I just said, well, she's on the outside. I can't get out from this table. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, all you guys. I'm reading everything. It's going by fast. I appreciate you. Yeah, guys, I appreciate you. And listen, right here, this says it all. We will never quit searching. So, jumper is a British jacket. Sorry. I hope I didn't offend nobody. I don't know the name of clothes in England, but I do now, and I won't forget. I thought they were telling me like I was wearing like a women's coat or something. I thought that's what I did. I was like, I was not. Yeah, guys. Yeah, y'all give your love to her, man. Let's pray for Summer most of all. That's the one that needs this. It's all about her. It's all about that little girl. It's all about bringing her home. That's the main reward. That's the gift right there that we all want to see, and along with all the missing children. Hey, Brandy, I just saw you. Hey, Brandy Johnson. Sorry I haven't got a chance to call you. I'm so sorry. Yeah, so that's what it is. It is what it is. Let's pray that Monkey Vaughn, gets found. Let's pray that all these missing children get found. Thank you, Chasing. Thank you, all you that I see in here. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you for the support. Remember, we pay attention. We know who stands behind us, guys. And we know who's there for the long haul and who's been there and who's real and who just fakes it to make it. We know all that. And we appreciate the people that are 100 here. We really are. Yeah, we are all better together. Get to know each other. Don't go on some hateful opinion of somebody. Do your research. Look into them. Make your own assumption. Make your own you know, make your own assessment and to be the judge. But don't judge them, but be the judge of your own opinion, right? All right, guys, let's pray. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you so much for this platform. Thank you for the blessings that we were able to give and be a blessing in other people's lives for this holiday season. Lord, bless those children. Let them have many more good Christmases to come, Lord. We ask that you just put a hedge of protection around Summer. And above all else, we ask that you bring that baby home, bring answers home. And Lord, we ask that whoever is responsible, whoever has committed any kind of act, Lord, that we ask that they are brought to justice, no matter who it is, Lord. Let us be always on the side of treating people with kindness and respect, but always on the side of truth and always going where the evidence goes and always doing what's right. Lord, we ask that we put on the full armor of God, Lord. Let us put on our shield to protect ourselves from the fiery darts of the enemy, Lord. He tries to hit us with lies and deceit, and the enemy is the great deceiver. He tries to convince us that we are not good enough, that we are not where we're supposed to be, and he will try to ruin plans that the Lord has blessed us with and claimed. Lord, let's rebuke the enemy and let's keep moving forward. Lord, we ask that the people in this community can just release some of that hate in their heart, Lord, and replace it with love and joy, and just open their eyes to see the whole picture and not be so tunnel vision, Lord. We ask that you bless the family during this time, this hard season. We ask that there would be, you can move in their hearts and just make some changes that need to be changed in their life, Lord. I know that we ask that you bless the boys through this holiday season, Lord. Let them be happy and just, Lord, we ask that you just give them loving thoughts of their sister while they're gone, and while they don't know what the outcome will be or where she's at, Lord, and with everybody in the family. Let them, Lord, we just ask that the truth come forward, Lord, for Summer's sake. Above all else, for Summer's sake, Lord, and preferably, Lord, let's bring her home safe and sound. And God, we pray these things in your mighty name. Again, bless everybody that's in that watches us. Anybody that has a prayer request, Lord, you know above all else anybody that has questions for anything or has wants or needs in their life for their health or anything. God, bless them. Heal the sick. You are the main physician. You are above all else, and what you say goes, God. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Thank you, guys. I hope I caught everything in that. Let's switch it over, guys. Let's turn to love. Let's be good to each other. Let's be awesome. Let's treat each other with respect. Yeah, now we can move forward. It's over. We're going to start over with a new year. That's what I wanted to answer. That's what I wanted to end this on. The direction we will be going from now on with this channel is it's going to be a set schedule program thing. We're going to go back. We're going to start doing prayers on Saturdays. That's where we're going to do all of our prayers. We're going to stay committed to this schedule. It's this how we're going to do. We're going to do missing Mondays where we cover multiple missing cases. We're going to do Tuesday turmoil, where we show a big case that's important, where we can that needs to be talked about, that maybe we can all chime in and talk about and bring some answers to, and talk about things that are going on that might need attention be brought to them. We're going to do Wanted Wednesday, and we got a whole big thing coming. Guys, pray for Natasha and her mom. We are going to be giving out gift cards. Sorry that has been put on hold. Sickness came and everything happened. Christmas, or we wanted to do it before the holidays and didn't get a chance to. Just hold tight. We're going to do a video that you will put a comment on that will enter you into the drawing for some gift cards to get you all, it's a little extra money this year. We want to give back to you guys because you guys are so awesome to us. Valkyrie's Corner, as far as I know, the boys are good. As far as I know, I don't know. That's all I can. I only know what I hear through the grapevine. What are you talking about, Kaz? Oh, thank you, Foggy Morning. You didn't have to do that. Appreciate it. What? Oh, thank you, Queen Cheesy. Kaz, what are you talking about? Please don't read questions when live. I usually don't, but this one was kind of just a freestyle answer, and this is what this one was about. I had to answer everybody. Thank you, Kim Holmes. Thank you, Penny Lane. Hey, Jenny Smith. Southern Sassy. Yes, this is true. Yeah, I can't talk about Moloch, and all I know is that they're healthy and doing good. Thank you, guys. Let's see here. Beach Girl, good seeing you. God bless you. I hope you're better. For real, that's all the likes, guys. If you don't care on your way out, hit that like. I mean, we didn't get. Come on, man. Y'all got to be stingy with the likes on this one. Let's get it out in the algorithm. Let's talk about it. Let's give me a chance to talk my truth. Everybody else has. Okay, let's see. Guys, I'm trying to answer these. I'm rolling. We're going to get out of here. Yeah, guys, we appreciate it. I guess that's everything. Let's see Summer's prayer. Yeah, this was the one time I did need to, though. I explained it, and we're done. Thanks, you guys. I'm done. I'm out of here. We will catch you on the next one. It won't be so long of a gap this time. We'll be back
pretty frequently like we used to. Oh, okay, yeah, I will. I will do that. We'll answer. Might cover her on Missing Monday if that's cool. Baby Lena, Shannon Gangle. Yeah, I will cover that. We need Gray's auctioneer. Come on, guys. Y'all give me some likes and then we'll get out of here. I wish I need to get me a soundboard and then I'll start doing that too. Thank you, Kim and Allie. Thank you, mods. I'm trying to talk to her. I didn't get to talk to a lot of people, so I'm trying to answer. Let's see. Jim B said, "Oh, I forgot to tell you that I was accused of being with you and Allie and Dawn in Candace's house. Apparently, I'm best friends with Dawn, and I'm at their house every single day." About that. Oh yeah, me too. They told me I was rubbing elbows with Dawn, and he wasn't even there that day. Like I said, we've been under rumors from the get go. It is what it is. Brushing it off. Most of them I won't even address, but this was a big deal, so we did, and it's over. That's it. Elaine, thank you, Jackie P. That's it. I'm done. Let me close this down, and we will see you next time. God bless everybody, and remember, at the end of the day, everybody wants justice. But justice doesn't have to be carried out with hate. God bless. We'll catch you again.